Alright, we're live again. Welcome, guys. Welcome, how are you? Alright. Yeah, I think we were heading down to the Fortress of Dawn the last time. Sorry, my nose today is really plugged up. I do apologize about that. Alright. Don't need to build anything there for 9 growth. That's it's not really worth it. But public order is maintaining again. Alright, cool. Let's see if they want to trade. Nope. Why don't they want to trade? Baseline evaluation. Stupid. Incredibly stupid. But alright. Alright. That's right. Because we attacked that lord, and then somehow we don't have enough movement to take the settlement. That's right. Okay, well, in that case, let's just move on. Interesting. So they recruited a hero and they moved the army. Welcome, guys. Welcome those who are joining. I'm running a little late today. And it is Tuesday, so I do have to go into work earlier. But yeah, welcome everyone who's joining the stream. Good to have you guys here. Alright.
I do not think so.
Alright.
True.
Yeah, that's fine. I think. Yeah, that's fine. Just occupy it. Good. Alright, get the corruption out of here. And then... Alright, we don't need him in this stance, so let's just bring him back, get some replenishment, and see what he ends up doing. Alright. Smoke and mirrors is good for the extra speed. And let's just make him a better melee fighter now. Alright, they'd be very stupid to attack this settlement. They could attack Tor Supinder or Supindar. Wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, this guy's fucking terrible.
I cannot. Adventure awaits.
Hey Georgie, how we doing, man? Welcome to the stream. It's good. I was kind of worried about a Nakari campaign being a little tough, but I started it last night, turned 14. I'm like ranked 22 or 23 as Nakari. You fight so many battles as Nakari early on. I contemplated about just getting rid of Eltharion, but I did vassalize him. But it's a fun campaign nonetheless. It's a very fun campaign. I'm excited to stream it at some point. Alright, he buggered off. It's a really good campaign, actually. Yeah, go ahead and fast forward between those. Alright.
For honor.
Just keep an eye on them. We won't ever be able to peace out with those guys. It's so expensive. Alright, let's swap the edicts around before we spend anything there. Still hold off on it here. Excuse me. Alright. There we go.
Teclis.
Master of magic.
Get her to force march down here. Characters.
High Lawmaster of Hoeth.
No, not taking the chance on that. They're not recruiting.
I do not think so.
And Kairos is going to be back soon.
Marching. Very well. Following orders. My steps are
Good.
guided.
So yeah, next turn, I want to take the Fortress of Dawn.
Me to my
And hopefully, I can't remember exactly when we killed Kairos.
I only
So hopefully,
changer.
he doesn't come back next turn, and it's just a super easy win. But yeah, everything's just too expensive to upgrade, so just hold off, because we're not making a whole lot of money right now. And let's move on. What GP are you running this on? Was it? Oh hell no! It's a 1650 graphics card. I want to say a G. I'd have to look it up, but yeah, it's by no means a fantastic system. I do have to dumb down quite a bit of the settings. It is a goal of mine to. Yeah, it does really well. My problem is my video memory is really small. I will upgrade Zatland for the gems. My video, so like my 1650 does really well, especially if I'm not streaming.
Master of
But yeah, fuck, he is back. That's alright. But what am I trying to think of? Actually, give that to him. My video card is really bad, so I'm able to process stuff faster than what my video card can handle, so it bottlenecks a lot, unfortunately, and it just is not very good in that regard. So I do have quite a few settings lowered because of that, which it's unfortunate. I got 8 gigabytes of memory. I got 8 gigabytes of memory, or like, you know, RAM, 1650. It's a i5 processor, so I do wish I had a better processor. But the big one is the video card memory. It just, like, through loading screens, you know, a message will pop up that my video memory is low, that I should upgrade it or change settings. But you can't upgrade your video memory card without your graphics card being updated. And to the extent that I want to upgrade it, it's like a $700 to $800 investment, and I just don't have the funds to make that happen right now. I just have other priorities to attend to with that kind of money. Alright. It would be good to get into here. But yeah, it is a goal of mine to to where should I leave? It is a goal of mine to upgrade my computer at some point. Alright. No, we don't need that. This would be nice, just for the technology. Yeah, go ahead and build that. I think. I also need money. Like, this army, like this research, yeah, it's great, but I also, like, we don't need the mage. It's really about just the research. And that we keep going there. But I also just need public order. Because that's holding me back a lot here with income and recruitment cost and growth. Because our economy would be a lot better if we were able to fix that.
We are ill at ease.
I'll think about it. I'll think about it.
Agreed.
Alright, this fight. We don't lose anybody. Make sure he doesn't have... I don't think he has any other armies.
This has all.
He might. He might somewhere.
My powers are needed here.
You are a foe.
But yeah, I don't want to fight Kairos. And actually getting him, like, working towards the bloody trade or whatever it is, wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
Steady hand.
So I'll do that. Normally wouldn't. That sucks. But not the end of the world. Yeah, it's gonna revolt anyway, so let it revolt here. Alright, good, they're gone.
Teclis.
Good, we got good money from that. Good, good.
Your word is my command.
Alright, let's do some spearmen, actually. Hold the line a little more for these guys.
Master of the White Tower.
Nice. Manifold sorcery. We're almost to his Arcane Phoenix as well.
There is no limit
Alright.
to my power.
Alright, we got some cash finally.
Scholar Supreme.
Now I want to...
Enemy. Enemy of none.
I only got 2. But the problem is, I come down here and take those 2. 1, it's red territory. And 2, once I come down here, I'm stuck down here for a while, and I don't want to be, you know, that's not what I want to happen. What setting? Like, battle difficulty settings kind of thing? Or, like, gameplay settings? Alright, do that. The settings I play on are a little mixed. Where are they at? I have it custom. So yeah, I have a GTX 1650, but as you see here, my video memory is really bad. So I have some things that I care about, like texture, unit size, and unit detail where I want them, and everything else I just don't really care about, so I have it dumbed down. But I mean, it still does a really good job, like for the detail of the buildings, you know, to a certain degree. But then in the campaign, I do very hard and hard battles. Yes, there are the end game crisis. I don't have the ultimate end game enabled, but a end game crisis can occur. Yes, certainly it can. And any of them, I don't have any deselected. Build that for the public order. Another 140. And then, yeah, get that for the gold. And there goes the money. Hopefully, we can get something out of this one. Do I need another Spearman unit? That's the only thing I can afford. Maybe. I'm gonna be that guy. Thank you. I can recruit my archer unit now. Alright. I don't want the rebellion to come and attack her, so I'll just regular march her over here. And let's move on. Yeah, no problem, Georgie. Welcome everyone, by the way, joining. Good to have you guys here. And there's Kairos Bay. For now. They won't attack over the end turn. But yeah, if and when we do hit 1,000 subscribers and I become monetized, and depending if my Patreon account grows, I plan on using basically like the YouTube funds I would make to help upgrade my computer and whatnot. There we go. Hey, I see you, Eternal War. Welcome to the stream, man. It says closing in on 1K. Good luck, mate. Hey, appreciate that, man. Yeah, we're just over 800. We gained a few from yesterday, even. So yeah, we're moving up there.
There is no limit to my
no one wants to trade with me anyway. Yeah. This is just growth there is fine. Do money is what we really need. That wouldn't be the worst thing. Growth there is fine. See if we build a spice building, it'll make them want to trade with us a little more. Because trade would be nice.
Who seeks me?
Yeah, let's take the time to fight this manually so we can heal some of our single entities. No problem. GPU upgrade is also what I'm aiming for. Yeah, it's like mine does a fine job. You know, like it's not great, it's not fantastic, but it does a good job. It allows me to stream. Especially if I'm just playing offline by myself and not streaming, like it runs very smoothly. But there are times where it does struggle. But yeah, I mean, because I want to upgrade my processor as well to an i7 at least. I want to I don't want to because my graphics card's fine, but I'll have to upgrade the graphics card. And obviously I want a much better video memory card. And I'm not very computer part tech savvy. And so I need to look around and make sure things are compatible with each other, because I essentially don't want to buy upgraded parts and then make another bottleneck because of that. You know what I mean? I mean, any updated memory card would be better, for sure. Would be better than the one I have, but at the same time, I don't want to cause the same issue at a grander or at a grander scale. You know what I mean? So,
Command me.
Warhammer 3 and 3K. I can't run well on anything above medium. Yeah, I mean, on average, none of my if we were to put everything, I think my custom, or like my like baseline stuff is like medium to low with everything. So you're not the only one. But yeah, I would very much like to upgrade my PC. But it's still, even with, if Georgie is saying prices have dropped, it's still a very expensive task. Very expensive thing to do. I don't know where they're going, but let's just turn this way. Video card. Oh, very nice, very nice. Yeah, I bought the computer I have now when we moved up here to Alaska last year. That didn't work like at all.
Moving on.
But yeah, I mean, it's just, it's definitely something I want to do. Yeah, they're gonna get hit by that. It's just, need to.
Teclis.
Alright, you go attack him. Get rid of him.
We away.
The most potent spells.
Guardian.
I think we can get there. It's just gonna take some time. Your game looks good. Yeah, check GPU prices daily. Yeah, I was like that for a while, and then realized if I kept doing that, I was gonna end up buying and spending like $900 on upgrading my processor and everything else. And yeah, don't think the wife would appreciate that one. Yeah, I don't think this works. Oh, it actually did. It actually did.
Master of the White Tower. Servant of the Tower. Teclis.
Archers.
Hey, good morning, Marcus.
Forward. White Tower Guardian.
It's fun. But yeah, I really don't want to upgrade. Like, the thing is, like, buying a better graphics card, I don't really need a better graphics card. But if if I have to upgrade it, then I'm gonna get a much better one. So I'd want to do an i7 processor. I don't know if I'd want to go all the way up to a 3000 because I don't think it's necessary, and that's godly expensive. But yeah, the biggest thing is just I want an i7 processor and a much much more of a heavy duty video memory card. Welcome to the stream, Andy. Welcome. I mean, there are some things I can do, like during loading screens. Like, it's very, like, the game can easily crash if I'm like loading and playing the game like during loading times like this, right? And if I come over like to my other monitor and I start clicking or like opening tabs, it struggles quite a bit. All right, Alright, take the replenishment.
Restrain the captives.
Nope.
High Elven Archmage.
You don't need that. I7 should be fine for render. Yeah, I just... Which, all of that together is a pretty hefty price tag on it.
I control this garrison.
Staying here for one turn, and then we'll go out there.
It's yours.
That's actually pretty good. Do I get replenishment out here? I do get a little replenishment.
Embarking. Soon.
That's fine.
Shaper of fates. Destiny lies there.
You have 16 RAM. I think I have 8. I think mine's 8 gigabytes of RAM. Hold off on that one just because I don't know what they're going to do. So just don't upgrade that one just yet. Yeah, we don't need that just yet, or that. Your old PC was an i7 4779 4079K. Jesus. Dinosaur Beach L, can you say GTX 680? I think mine's an 8. I'm pretty sure mine's an 8. I'd have to look. But I could be wrong. But yeah, I just don't have the means. Which I like the fact that I can buy the individual parts I need. But the ones I need are the really expensive ones. So yeah, recruitment cost. I'm not recruiting anything.
Darkness is spreading.
Alright, that's fine. Let's see if they want to trade with me now. Nope. Unreal. Well, don't upgrade that then yet. If they don't wanna trade, then what's the point of upgrading the building?
To my power.
Nice. Fight it manually just so we don't take much damage. Damn, Iceni, you're going all out with that thing. But yeah, I'm thinking I want to. That's why I hate bringing it up, but I did. That's why I created the Patreon account, was just in case people wanted to, begin supporting the channel further, as a means to help upgrade my PC, because things are so incredibly expensive. But yeah, I definitely. It's not that I need everything. Like, I'm not one of the people that I just want everything on Ultra. Like, that's fine if you want everything to be on Ultra, but for me, it's not like a must, I guess. It would be nice, but like everything, like I still, even if I could, I don't think I would run everything on Ultra. Like, I don't need my computer to run at 120 FPS. Like I just don't need that. Like, I think it would be cool to be able to, like, yeah, I can run 120 FPS, but I would never stream at that. So, like, why I don't need to buy something like that if I'm not even gonna end up doing it at that speed. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. But
Understood.
Teclis.
all right, let's just get you out front. Nope.
Halt.
Grabbed the wrong one.
Moving on.
So I don't know. There's a lot of it's not something I'm really worried about at this moment. It's more like if like I have the opportunity, you know, to upgrade stuff because I actually have the funds to do it, then I'll start looking into it a lot more seriously. But right now, you know, I'm just you know, more or less daydreaming if I start looking at this stuff now, because it's not stuff I'm going to be able to get right now. Play a lot of stuff on medium and high, and I think it still looks great up close. I just want consistent frames one day. Yeah, and for me, like if I'm not streaming, I have no issues. Like, I don't have any lag whatsoever. But when I do stream, as you can tell, it says we're having a little issues to YouTube right now. I do have some issues at times. It's not obviously stream ending, but it is frustrating at times. Hey, Cedro. Filter everything is always noticeable. Like a bit more power just for future video editing. Yeah, like I would like the extra power, you know, for actually the quality of the streams themselves. Like I don't really would care about, you know, having ultra everything, because I don't think it's that big of a deal to begin with. You know, I think that's more just kind of like a bragging right kind of thing, which, you know, whatever. Because, you know, again, I don't need the game to run at 120 FPS. I just don't. It's not a that's not needed. Hey, Morton, welcome to the stream, man. Like on the battlefield, I have no issues with how things look. Like, I think everything looks great on the battlefield. The only area where I really see things lacking is like if I'm in the unit card, you know, details where like the heroes or the lords themselves are a little blurry. But like, again, like that's not game breaking. But like, oh, this game sucks, you know, like, or like, yeah, I need to shell out, you know, $900 right now to fix that one very minor issue. Like sorry, I'm not doing that. I mean, if you guys want to pay for it, awesome. But I will not be flipping the bill for that one right now. Just get the depth guard away from the cannon.
Teclis.
Alright, go ahead and attack him.
Advance.
Good thing is we kind of taken them out of the battle now because of that. Alright, you quit firing at will.
High Lawmaster.
Rising energy cost if you upgrade. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, like it is. I would like to upgrade it 100% because I want better quality streams. You know, I just want it to handle better. I just want better quality for you guys and for myself. But you know, we may get there. You know, we may have the means to just pull the trigger on it. But right now, it's just not a. Especially because things run well. Like if I was streaming right now, and you know, I was just dropping frames like crazy. I'm at like 144p or FPS for you guys. Like, yeah, like be like, all right, dude, like you need to upgrade like now, kind of thing, you know. But then again, at that point, I wouldn't have started streaming at that point anyway if it was gonna be that bad. But yep, go ahead and overcast it. I don't spend $900 for my truck right now. Yeah. Well, that, you know, I am becoming a father in about less than 2 months now, like a month and a half. So you know, it's hard to justify going and spending $900 on a new PC when I have that sort of life event coming up. Thank you, Sejo. Yeah, we just hit over 800 yesterday after the stream. We gained like 5 or 6 subs throughout yesterday's stream. And so we did end up losing one between yesterday and today, but yeah, we're just over 800, which it's gonna happen. You know, it's gonna happen. It's okay. There we go. Get up in the air. Very good. Hopefully we get like 800 or 8,000 gold from this one. It's the smaller one. But yeah, we're getting closer. We have what day is? How many days do we have? So we got like a week and a half. It'll be 2 weeks from. No, not 2 weeks. Yeah, it'll be a week from this Saturday. We have, you know, it's about a week and a half or so to hit that 1,000 subscriber goal for the 24-hour live stream and the This is Total War Beastmen campaign. Thank you, Icena. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's gonna be a change, that's for sure, and it's gonna be exciting. I definitely won't be streaming as much at that time. So we'll kind of see how it goes because the schedule will change. I will be kind of taking a little bit of a vacation, if you want to call it, from streaming. Obviously, because my child is being born. So I will be gone for a while, which I'll keep you guys up to date on Discord and YouTube itself on the community tab, on you know, when I'll be back, how often I'll be back, that kind of thing. Take the replenishment. Awesome. Yep, we got 8 grand. And Teclis just became amazing.
The end times draw near. Mage.
Alright. Yep. Alright, now where do we go? I don't know why he won't trade with me. Baseline evaluation is so fucking stupid. Like, how can you implement a baseline evaluation for trade agreements? I don't understand. Appreciate you stopping by, Cedro. Hope you have a good day, buddy. All right. Yeah, don't need to upgrade that. Be a waste of money.
Noble son of destruction.
Cause the other thing to consider too is all the freaking corruption down here. But I'm worried if I leave, then they're just gonna come and attack me. He really doesn't have very many suitable climates. So yeah, the wasteland territory up here is uninhabitable. So I have bad territory to the south. I have bad territory to the north. But yeah, I appreciate everyone being here today. It's another good turnout. No one but else traded with me until I got 3/4 provinces. Oh man.
The people
are resting.
I also don't want to just sit around doing nothing. I could do some of his battles.
Voyaging. Inspection.
Yeah, why don't we do that?
High Elven
Take a turn of replenishment,
Consider it done.
and then we'll do some of his battles to make him stronger. Because that way we still get some money.
Teclis.
Go ahead and upgrade that. They don't have an army over here. And go ahead and upgrade this. And then let's move on. But yeah, we don't have a great plan in terms of expansion. So let's knock out some of his items while we're at full health. But yeah, I actually like, you know, it's kind of what was it in Warhammer 2? I can't think of it now, but you know, I feel like Immortal and Teclis for the High Elves are a good High Elf campaign, just because you don't have to worry about confederations because you're, you know, in the middle of nowhere. So, you know, like, yes, it's frustrating that if and when you meet them, you won't be able to confederate them that easily. But at least, like, right now, you know, it's not a priority. Like, I can use my influence on other things if I so choose. Let's do it on Krotgar. I'm tired of him not liking me for no reason. Yep, go ahead and upgrade that. Alright, now that's good enough. He's gonna be doing most of the work anyway. Alright. Scroll of Hoeth. Just gotta fight Dark Elves, okay. War Crown, that's really good. And doesn't look terribly difficult. Sword of Teclis would also be excuse me. Would also be really good. Like really good. But let's do the easier one first. Which still the item is pretty good. Your army failed to spot an ambush. Interesting. See, the bird looks alright. We might get wrecked on this one. We'll be fine. Imric's a fun campaign. The only problem with Immortal, like his mechanic is fun, like getting the dragons, but it's one of the mechanics kind of like gosh, I'm drawing a blank. But anyway, his mechanic is one that when you're done getting all the dragons, the mechanic plays no role anymore. It's just like in Warhammer 2, like prestige for the Empire. So, you know, once you confederate all of the other Empire factions, you don't really have anything to spend prestige on. You know, it's not like influence where you can spend it on other factions, you know?
Steel yourselves, my kid.
I remember this one.
Teclis.
Yeah, we got things that come over like everywhere on us.
Onward. Moving up.
We got stuff that come on all sides, I believe. We got things that will come over here, and why won't my spacebar work?
Moving out with haste. Lethane Lecky. Teclis.
Yeah, my spacebar stopped working. That's not good. It's not good at all.
Guardian.
Yeah, I can't see, where am I? Okay, there it goes.
Archers! We away! Asa, move!
A lot of Skaven force inbound.
Quickly now! As you say.
And protect him.
Teclis. Making my way. Forward.
He'll be fine. Very nice. Oh, yes. I think it's just a bunch of garbage, isn't it? Yeah, it's just a bunch of Skaven slaves.
Advance.
Marcus says, I'm a terrible person who uses a trainer / mod generator and can trade confederate with the click of a button. Very well.
They shall know fear.
Alright, everyone's at fire at will. Yep, okay, good.
Loyal!
Servants of the tower.
Teclis.
Alright, you guys are gonna need to turn.
Assyrian guides us!
You're gonna need to come over here. You're gonna need to come over here.
Swordmaster of Hoeth! We
Very
away.
nice.
Scython seal Cadate.
Spearmen! Archers! To the fray!
Chain lightning time.
For Ulthuan! Advance! Orders understood.
Good. Yeah, they're holding the line back.
Chosen of Hoeth. Arhain Cadate.
Nice.
Loremaster of power.
Yeah, that was okay. Good thing is just a bunch of garbage, like Skaven slave garbage.
Quickly now.
Alright, we gotta get him over here.
Charoy Lecky.
Archers!
Yeah, they got lots of bats incoming.
Acknowledge.
Definitely gonna take some damage on this one.
Command me.
Setting forth.
Loremaster of Hoeth.
Thanan.
But
Chosen of Hoeth.
Archers.
good. Alright, now shoot him.
Loremaster of Hoeth.
Archers.
Following orders.
Asur. Attack. Death to all.
Asser Loremaster. St. Louis Sinai.
No one's like doing terrible. But at the same time no one's doing great either.
Fear my.
I mean, we're gonna take some casualties and that's fine.
Yes.
Heal the Phoenix.
Spearmen! To battle! Archers! Uriel! Understood.
Alright, actually you shoot it. Shoot the bats. Shoot the bats.
Loyal!
They're causing more issues.
Move! Seal!
Everyone's doing fine.
Their end is nigh.
Alright, slow him down.
Seeking the foe.
Very nice. Alright, now all of you shoot the Terra guys.
And Louis! I go!
Nice.
Fear me!
Took some damage, but that's sort of expected with all of this.
White Tower Guardian!
Still got quite a bit of magic.
Eagle Claw. Archers.
I don't think we lost anybody though, which is the big thing.
Onward!
Yeah, they don't let you just heal after the quest battles anymore. So let's try and get as much as we can in now. Yeah. Oh well. Close victory. I never used a trainer in Total War. Sometimes have to use console to get around. Bugs and crashes. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's fortunately always been a thing. I mean, I struggled. Oh my gosh. When I first started playing Warhammer 2, I struggled with the notion of confederations. Thank you guys. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I struggled terribly with confederations because I never played a game that used them. I mean, I played Rome 1, Rome 2, Medieval 2, very briefly Rome Attila, and then I was just like, oh, like Warhammer 2 looks cool, so I bought it, and I totally didn't understand the idea behind confederations. You know, I still had the Medieval 2 mindset, so I was like, oh, elves, you know, this is gonna be like Lord of the Rings, you know, and all the elves are gonna fight together. So I would have, like, when I first started playing, I would do tons and tons of defensive alliances. You know, it'd be turn 60, and I would have like one province, but you know, all of Ulthuan would be, you know, secured by the high elves, and we were just protecting the little donut by ourselves. Like, I was terrible at the game.
Shackle them.
Since day one, so I have no idea what I'm doing. Hey, that's fair. Nice. Very nice.
My infinite knowledge.
And it applies right away, which is even better.
There is no limit to my
Alright. That would be good. And that would also be good. Actually, since we got another battle, some ward save would be nice. For this guy. Alright. Awesome. It's getting stronger.
Victory was
What's the other one we could do? The sword, right? I don't remember this one. But more influence, more money. And that's really freaking good. Let's try it. We'll save it, see how it goes. I haven't done it in ages, so I don't remember it. Nope. Where is it? There you are, there you are. Sword of Teclis. Plus, this should count as one of my battles against the Dark Elves. Alright, looks easy enough. I'm still learning how Warhammer 3 and the AI kind of think. My big learning curve, I think, for me so far is just, you know, how do you stream and do it, you know. Being a smaller content creator, it's not as big of a deal, you know, if we get totally sidetracked. I actually enjoy it. You know, like the other morning or not the other morning, on Sunday stream, you know, we just totally went off topic, and it became more of like a hangout with Legends Raid than anything. But you know, like that happens, and I'm still learning on how to go about a stream, basically, you know.
Tremble before me.
Oh, it's this one, okay.
Without fail. Eagle claw. Onward.
All right, put you in the back line.
March. Loyal.
Cause yeah, what's his nuts will come in.
Spearmen, apace! Serve the king!
Malekith on his dragon.
Assyrian willing.
All right, now Teclis, let's go have some fun.
Scython, hear me. Halt.
Nice, almost saw it. Hey, Anon. It says, for me, Warhammer 3 is more learning how each campaign flows, who attacks you, who should attack, where you should move your armies. Yeah, same thing for me. And like I'm obviously streaming factions that I enjoy for you guys, just so I'm really having fun, and I'm playing campaigns in my own time of factions that I didn't really necessarily enjoy a lot in Warhammer 2. Like I'm still trying. I want to test out greenskins. Now that, you know, melee's been changed quite a bit, I'd like to give them a proper go. But, you know, I'm not gonna go into those campaigns. Like the factions I never really played. Same thing with Tomb Kings. I'm trying to give them a proper go of it as well. But, you know, I'm not gonna do those campaigns blind, because I don't want to not know what I'm doing for a faction that I don't enjoy, and because I just don't want it to be a reason where I'm like, I just use that as like, oh, I don't enjoy it because of the same reasons. Like, is it because I don't really enjoy it, or is it because I still don't know what the hell I'm doing, you know? And so I'm doing a lot of those campaigns in my own time just to kind of get a grasp of like how those factions work, you know, kind of like when Anon was just saying, like how their campaign flows in Warhammer 3. So,
Seeking the foe.
very nice. Plus, I have frequent power internet outages. Yeah, it's also always a thing you have to worry about. Like, it takes practice. Like, I think I'm a lot better at it than I used to be. But, you know, even I've had a consistent, you know, 10. Like yesterday, I think the highest we got up to was 20. And like then, you know, the chat can move up pretty quickly. You know, and like it baffles me how good, you know, people like Mercy the Mad, Dame, Legend handle a chat of like 100 or thousands of people. Because I totally, you know, just from like when, for example, like when I've gotten rated by a Legend before, you know, seeing that you have like 1,000 or 2,000 concurrent viewers, you kind of shit yourself. You know, like you're like, what the fuck? You know, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? You're like, how am I going to interact with, you know, all of these people being here at once? And the reality is, you can't. You know, there is so much going on. There's just no way you can ever interact with all of those people in a timely manner. Unfortunately, you know, you just can't. Oh, shoot. Yeah, they're going to do that. Just cast the bound fiery convocation.
Setting forth. I will obliterate them.
I appreciate you, Anon. Did okay. I've been on my Volkmar campaign since I release. For us, please. Volkmar is a campaign I want to try out, just because he doesn't use the Confederation mechanic.
Seeking the foe. Louis. Stop.
Tell you what, those free those free Flock of Dooms aren't too bad.
Hear my words. Advance.
Alright, quit firing. Oh, shoot the Blackguard out of Nagaron, that's fine.
Moving out.
Yeah, before uploading, I'll try 20-30 turns to get an idea of the faction, I think. Now there's 80 plus legendary lords to learn. Right, and that's like the beauty in it, I think, is because like even if you're comfortable with, you know, certain factions, like some of the factions changed quite a bit, you know, like Tyrion's pretty much the same, you know. But like Eltharian's campaign is much harder, in my opinion, because you have more considerable threats in the Badlands, and also you have Nakari, you know, to deal with in Ulthuan itself. Especially with how insane the like corruption effects are. Like it's not something you can ignore, and so it really, for me anyway, when I tried out a Eltharian campaign, I don't see, unless you just want to beat your brains out, what the point would be to not just abandon the Badlands and focus on Ulthuan. Even though you can't confederate very easily, there's no reason for you to have a successful campaign by trying to hold on to that both areas. You know, it's just not a good idea, like, at all. It's strategically a bad idea, in my opinion. You know, there's just no incentive for you to basically, you know, shoot your brains out just for the fact that, you know, you could say that you held on to it, you know, like.
For His Majesty.
Yeah, that hurt.
Archers,
That's gonna hurt.
we will obey.
I know the way.
Oh, they just walked right around my. Get rid of Malekith though, and this should be, you know, that sucks, but we'll heal. He's going down anyway.
White Tower Guardian. Their end is nigh. Charoi Lecky, seeking the foe.
Kill him.
Yen Louis.
How have you not broken?
Attack! Ahain Kadei.
There we go. Say they don't have. The whole army has broke except he's one freaking unit.
Lawmaster of Hoenn. Ever
There we go.
vigilant.
And we got the Sword of Teclis. Good stuff. Watch a lot of Legend, Total War, and Submersion that I would feel bad if someone invested the time watching and I missed replying to them. Yeah, me too. Which, you know, in that case, you know, at their point, you know, you can super chat them if you really want your message. But it's insane, especially when, you know, because some of the chat, you know, especially on like Legends chats, right? You have some chat that are, you know, adding him a lot, you know, wanting him to ask questions. But sometimes the chat is just, because being a moderator there, sometimes I'll just lurk. And sometimes the chat is just, you know, all about like at Legend Total War kind of things. But then the next day it's a little bit of, you know, him getting super chats, him getting, you know, messages. But then sometimes it's just the chat having a conversation, you know, with itself going up really quickly. And so it really, it's never I don't think any streamer purposely ignores. And like I think ignores is a bad word anyway, because it's not. It's because, you know, people just don't realize, you know, like you're playing a game while also trying to manage a live chat when you have thousands of people, you know, watching and potentially chatting at every moment. Especially like what happens if if like Anon here put in a, you know, at Lemon Pledge, you know, Total War. Say if we had 1,000 people here, right? And I was like, oh yeah, you know, he puts in a at message at me or whatever for whatever reason, whatever question it may be. But then I ask a question, you know, I don't see the message, so I put in a question, you know, like, you know, oh, should we continue this campaign or should I do this? And I get like 500 yeses or nos. Like, I'm not going to be able to scroll up and see that message, you know what I mean? And then, you know, people are like, oh, yeah, he just ignores everybody. It's like, nope, I just didn't see it, you know? So it's always, it's always, it's not as easy as people may think. That's one thing I've learned. Because it's hard to, like, do the chat and then also continue playing the game and not just turn it into a talk show. Alright, Potion of Sureway would be good. Ward Save would be good. And, yep, let's get more magical reserves. He's becoming a beastie boy. 20% ward save, 50% physical resistance, 70% missile resistance with that. Spell resistance, we're getting up there. What does his last item do? Because the only one I don't have is the scroll. Because I have these three, so the scroll. Cooldown to spells, okay. So we'll be at what, 50? So 20% cooldown, 30 is 50%.
My infinite knowledge is yours.
So yeah, some spells will have 100% cooldown. 50% there, and then 50% from his items. So he's got like Bellicor status with a variety of magic. That's not bad. Alright, that's going down fast. Get mood, and there's always patches, hotfixes, and campaigns can change. Right. But I really enjoy it because, like, you're still, like, Ikit Claw's campaign, for example, that I did. I really enjoyed Ikit's campaign. It's just a little different because you have Morgur as a neighbor now. You know, Morgur's a neighbor. They changed how the food mechanic operates a little bit. You know, so it's not that you're relearning a entire, you know, new faction, but there are things that take a little bit of adjusting, you know, to kind of deal with and learn. And so, I enjoyed that aspect of it. I know not everybody will be excited about that, and that's kind of, expected. But I don't know. I really like it. I like the changes. I like the fact that it's not a Warhammer 2 copy. I really don't want to come down here. What is over here? I don't know why I've... Oh, is this where one of the battles was at? I wonder. Plus... Yeah, I only need one more battle against the Dark Elves.
Magic in purest form.
Tell you what, I think we can get rid of her now. She can be recruited if I need another army here, but I'm not going down here. I'm just not doing that. There, it's up. All right. Nope. I mean, what else am I going to spend it on, though? I would like just to get it on aggression. I'll let the Lizardmen have this area, and we're just going to move on to Lustria, actually. Don't know if it's a good idea, don't know if it's a bad idea. I just do not want to go south with all of this corruption. We're going to get stuck there forever. And starting with a non-aggression pack with the Last Defenders kind of sucks. But the thing is, like, going north, I think, is the worst play than going south and dealing with this Skaven because, you know, I feel like, which I could be wrong because we didn't do it and this is my first playthrough of it, but I feel like going north and dealing with these Skaven and then taking out Krotgar just leaves, you know, I mean, you guys saw in the first stream, Kairos was wrecking these Lizardmen, and Kairos, You know, we didn't want to let Kairos get his ball rolling, basically. So I think what we did was fine. Yeah, I just don't know where to go now. Is the issue now? Put a portal there. Oh, sorry, I had to stretch. Let's see. Yeah, just going north isn't a good play. I guess I could come east, but there's nothing down here yet. Yeah, there's nothing down here. So I'd have to sail up the coastline. Could meet Emmerich. I don't freaking know what to do. Been rushing Lightning Strike in many of my campaigns. Do you think that's worthwhile? I think you have to invest more points in than now. I don't use Lightning Strike. I have... I think I did it once for the lulz because I didn't have any points to spend. But I don't use Lightning Strike anymore. Yeah, I don't think it's worth the 3 points. Because in some cases, like for example, in my Nikari campaign I did yesterday, this is why I don't want more battle reinforcement time. So I mean, I guess it wouldn't have negatively affected it, but you know, if you're going up against a small army, right, but they have a large reinforcement coming in, which Eltharion did, right? I was able to pin their army, like where they're coming in at. I was able to pin them down right there, and then use Pit of Shades, you know, the Penundral Pendulum, back and forth. Had like 1,000 kills, and was able to wipe out 2 very large armies. Where, you know, lightning striking those armies wouldn't have really helped me. But I mean, depending on who you're going up against, it could help. You know, if you're like the High Elves, for example, going up against Greenskins and they have a wall, you know, yes, that would be helpful there. But most of the time, I would say there are other, unless you have no other points to spend, I wouldn't get it. But like even here, like one, he's got a bunch of things, like a few spells I would like to get yet. And then his blue line, right? I would like to get Quartermaster. I'd like to get Elven Healing, get Renowned and Feared. Could get even the Elven Scholar. Go down his red line because we have, you know, we still have 27 points to spend. And, you know, we got to spend it somewhere, basically. I really don't want to bring it up, and I was too busy watching the game. But what happened wrong last night with the Vikings? Everything. Fucking everything. I don't want to talk about that disaster of a campaign of a game. I'm not surprised. I will say that. I'm not surprised that we play good against the Packers and then get shit on by the Eagles. Sadly.
At your sons of Ulfwan,
All right.
Lord of the Phoenix Court,
Defender of the Phoenix. I have heard tales of
All right. Well, we should be able to trade
all Ulfwan
with should be able to trade with Tyrion here shortly. We could go to Lustria and fight over here. Most of it's good territory as well. Yeah, screw it. We are voyaging.
Teclis, High Lawmaster.
We are voyaging to Lustria, gentlemen. Didn't want to force launch because I still wanted to take a turn of replenishment, just in case we run into some shipwrecks and get some money over the course of traveling there. Which again, I'm going into this blind. you know, the campaign, so I have no idea if this is a good idea or not. I have no idea what to expect.
Mage.
So we're taking attrition basically the whole way there.
Embarking.
Unless we stay to the coast, which I want to. Yep. Stay along the coastline. Alright. Money? Well, money's fine. We're not going to be building anything for a while, so do public order, actually. Gems, I'll take gems. Yeah, go ahead and do growth. We got the money for it now, so might as well do it. Yep, go ahead and upgrade that as well.
Alari, I am the defender.
Oh, come on.
of one. Choose you.
Unreal. Why don't they want to trade? Unreal.
Ulf one's defender.
Watch, they're gonna backstab me. I'm gonna land on Lustria. And then Krogar's gonna end his non-aggression pact with me. Guarantee it. Let's move on.
You have my attention.
But yeah, getting the Scroll of Hoth too does like, I like the fact that they added that in, where if you complete the legendary items for legendary lords, they give you, like, sometimes they give you global bonuses. A lot of times it's control, which is really nice. But I just like that they added that into the game. I think that's really cool. Because I think Teclis provides control +1. All provinces.
What do you
Alright.
require? Smash it to ruin.
70% chance. Failure. You are a disappointment to your family. Alright. Yep, that's fine. Get more control. That's a really good one. Too bad it's Heavens. But yeah, Limber is really good. It's pretty good too. Wouldn't mind getting a interesting. Could do a Phoenix army with Teclis.
There is no limit to my power.
With the flammable trait. I just don't really need them, though, is the thing. Local region. Oh. Oh well. Yeah, I just don't need them. But getting... I mean, more Winds of Magic wouldn't be good. She can play catch up. Alright, doesn't cost me anything. Nice.
Our buildings lie in ruins. Setting sail.
Nice. Very nice. We'll get that next turn. Check buildings. Alright, good. The corruption will maintain public order there.
The Aster are troubled.
Oops, wrong one.
Tyrion.
They gotta look into diplomacy and stuff. Some of the stuff, like having positive relations, and people don't even want a non-aggression pact with me. Like I have 40 plus relations. They don't want a non-aggression pact. They don't even want trade. I'm not trading any of my resources. I don't have anyone taking anything from me. I have what we have the feral animal cages. We have gems. We have elven trinkets. Nobody wants anything of it. Even though it makes them money. Makes me a lot of money. Makes them some. Did they just do what I think they did? Yeah. I remember a while back when Legend had a campaign where you got super rich by spamming. Yeah, it was a trait that you could get. Yeah, it was a trait you could get where it increased the entrepreneur in Warhammer 2 increases your tax rate faction wide.
I will give you victory.
So in Warhammer 2, you can have like, you know, later parts in the campaign, you can have like 300% tax rate, which obviously you can never tax anything more than 100%, but it exploited the high elf economy that way. Hey David, I appreciate you liking it, man. Yeah, it's been good. All right, we're gonna need campaign movement range. Like, this is really annoying because they're going to keep switching shit. And then Bellacor's fucking portal is right there. And they need to be dealt with, or else they're going to keep doing bullshit like that. Yeah, go ahead and upgrade that.
By the White Tower.
I was afraid of that. Don't upgrade that just yet.
You must.
Like, it's just so bad to be here. Alright, well, that's not okay. Yep, that's fine.
I serve the Phoenix King.
Yeah, we're taking that back from them. If they come down here and start attacking me, we'll be fine. But Teclis is going to continue his journey to Lustria. I'm not going to get distracted by that.
Weighing anchor. Moving off. Can I offer assistance?
Nope, because you're going to die.
Asa noble. Not
Just keep an eye on these guys. See what they're doing. I mean, we can't. The thing is, we might need to be able to afford an army to deal with these, but we're gonna need to expand to be able to do that. And Oxyotl is being a bitch and not conquering anything. And as soon as the thing is too, as soon as I go to war with that Sinch faction, then they're just really not gonna do anything. Just keep, yeah. Yep, they're declaring war, that's fine. Just keep an eye on these guys. We can handle Slanesh easily.
My loyalty is rewarded. Without
Yeah, well, you're
question,
fucking terrible, and you're not generating me any freaking influence.
with purpose. Destruction.
71% chance, and he fails. You've got to be kidding me. Alright, do another... I don't want her to be slow. Sure.
The Ephua answers to me.
But yeah, we're taking that back. Fucking take my settlement.
You require assistance? Setting sail.
Ooh, we can get another one. Oh, yes. Oh, now you want to fucking trade?
Speak.
At your service.
Great watching, but I gotta head to bed. 10:30 here. Good luck with the campaign. GG. Hey, I appreciate you being here. I see Total War. Yeah, it's good seeing you here. I will be, and here comes the Skaven army. I'll be back with more of this campaign tomorrow morning. You literally can't kill him off. That's his only army. Okay. In that case,
Order must be maintained.
auto resolve. Well, he doesn't have. You can't go negative physical resistance.
Lord of the Phoenix Court. Garrison.
That should be enough. Yep, we can take the hit. 7 and 13 against their garbage. We'll be fine.
The king.
Yep, go ahead and upgrade that. Yep, build some cages. Good. Yeah, get public order booming. And let's move on. Take the money of going into the red for one turn. That way we just get rid of that Skaven faction. I mean, where were the odds that he was actually going to do that? Oh well.
I have little choice but to listen to you.
Now everyone wants to nothing has changed. Nothing has changed, but now everyone wants to trade. Whatever. It'll help with the economy quite a bit. Cuz I think the one trade agreement alone was like 400 per turn. So that'll help our economy quite a bit. They got a lot of... These units are really good in villages. The Spawn of Sinch are really good units. Because all of these, like, the casting ability that village has, like the 0.8% barrier replenishment, is special to him. But all Sinch lords can get the, like, Paragon of Change, which is like the 0.2%. Regeneration of barrier.
Mage of Saladriel, grant me your sight.
Can I kick you out for her yet? Yes.
Master of high.
Alright, well, you were nice. You weren't needed though. Oh yeah, we're doing pretty good for cash now. Yep, go ahead and upgrade that. Upgrade that. I would like to get this unlocked. So yep. We got the money. Let's use it. Public order there is fine. Yeah, let's get... I don't have any of this. I do have a lot of resources here, though, that I could get a bunch of text done. So yeah, let's do that. Alright, these should be fine. Actually.
Now that you are here,
Don't want to trade yet, alright? Alright, whatever. Cool. Morning, Ignatius. Welcome. Yeah, welcome everyone joining the stream. Welcome, guys. Alright.
your aim, there will be carnage.
3 turns in a row of 71% chance. Oh my god. Crushing defeat. Oh, it's because I have like next to no magic. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Alright, and then you...
There is no...
Oh yeah, plus we're getting this skull that'll help with money. Hey Jaden, time to write a horror story. 2 idea, but there can only be one. Alaska killer, or 1900s military stranded on an island and must survive. I have no idea, man. I'll have to fight this one manually. It won't be too difficult. Alaska killer. That's my vote. What's with the rainbow bird? That is Teclis' mount. It's an arcane phoenix. Something to be said for channeling stance. Yeah, I just don't... I could have had enough movement, but I don't think I would have had enough movement if I would have like retreated, gone into channeling stance, and then tried to attack again. It's alright. Excuse me. Excuse me. Make me fight this shit manually.
Ever vigilant.
Oh, one thing. If you guys have not played a high elf campaign in Oath 1 yet, luckily I discovered this one playing as Nakari, where I'm using, you know, where I'm using infantry. So not that big of a deal for me, but oh my god, some of the new maps they have put in for the high elf locations is like all anti-missiles. Like I don't know why they decided to do that, but it is like the most anti missile based like terrain I think I've seen in any game. You have it honestly looks like you are in Lustria, on top of having just massive walls or hills everywhere, like just loads and loads of hills and trees. So you get, you know, 2 for the price of 1. Alright, you gotta come over here. Like, yeah, holy balls. We gotta do something about those mortars now.
Master of the White Tower, crush them! Servant of the Tower,
It shall be done. We go.
loyal!
Nope, don't attack. Get rid of them quickly. Yeah, that's fine. Slow them down there. Alright, you come back over here. Alright, good. You can come back over here.
Stop! Their end is nigh.
You come up here, attack them.
Without fail.
Shoot the gunnery mob.
Giran protects me. Forward! Charoy Lecky!
Stop the rotting Leviathan.
Lawmaster of Poet. We will obey.
Good.
Lawmaster of Poet.
It shall be done.
Spearmen, we go.
Damn, I might be losing multiple units here. Definitely not a GG moment.
Hear my words.
No, it's too risky to hit my own units. Do this one. Who's wrecking the...
For duty. Fine.
Nice.
Advance. Scython. Hear me.
As you say.
Shoot them. Alright, you stop firing.
As you say. Yes. Ahain Kadei. Lakoy.
They're all deteriorating. They're just not doing it quickly because they regenerate in melee now.
Lawmaster of Poet.
Very nice. We won. It wasn't pretty, but I don't think anybody got wiped out.
Charoy Lecky.
That's the biggest thing, is no one got wiped out. No, over the 10, it's only... Oh, very nice. You keep your flyers off the center. Yeah, I probably definitely was. Yeah, I do live in Alaska, Jaden. I do. Guess it was only a matter of time before that area decided not to be... It's been like high in winds almost the whole campaign over there. But we'll be able to get some replenishment. Plus another 20k. Learn how the Chebs and Bretonnia learns. Ooh, yeah, that'd be... See, I don't play Bretonnia because I don't like that faction. I think Bretonnia is drastically lacking in a lot of areas. Personally, but I know not everyone would agree with that. Good. 20k, please. Thank you. Got a shit item with it, but it's more about the money than anything.
Voyaging. Moving off.
Awesome. Yep, Foe Seeker.
By the gods.
Alright, now, yeah, this will be good because we will probably run into excuse me. We'll be running into Skaven over here. So we need to be prepared for that. Definitely not going to upgrade that to tier 3 because it's not worth it. Oh yeah, and we got to fight this one manually. I could get some Regiment of Renown, I guess. But what do they have? They got Blue Horrors.
I am their end. They'll suffer.
I really don't want to fight that.
Suffering.
Perfect.
Cannot withstand high magic. Master of high magic.
Alright, growth. Upgrade you. I think that was the annoying thing there, was that I was actually upgrading that. But yeah, definitely going to need to go into channeling stance at some point. Give her the wing staff. Do we have any shitty items we can merge? Potion of toughness isn't that great. But go ahead and give it to her. It's better than nothing. Else, no, not really. Control will be fine there as well. But yeah, just see what they do. The Slanesh minor faction always seems to be a little more aggressive than the others, so we may have to keep an army over here, which it looks like we'll be able to afford it anyway. Welcome everyone who's joining. It's good to have you guys here. Yeah, next turn we'll take the Citadel of Dusk and start our conquest of Lustria. Yeah, she'll be able to hold the line here. Let's move on. But this, depending on what they do, because usually what I've seen these settlements, these minor factions do down here, like when I played the when I played with Manfred, right? They all declare war on you. And same thing with Oxyotl in that campaign. But anyway, they'll like send one army at you one time, and then if you beat it, they'll leave you alone. But they'll keep like, you know, one or two armies sitting around in their territory and just be really defensive. It really, like, if I had to guess, it's like they set the AI to back to Rome Total War, where they were very, very passive, very defensive, and would only attack you if you know you're in ambush stance or something, or it's just weakly defended, and then as soon as they see you coming, they're hightailing it out of there again, kind of thing. But yeah, trade's pretty good. We're selling everything, so yeah, go ahead and upgrade that.
One's Archmage.
One thing I did find out yesterday in Nikari's campaign is you can, like many situations, you can outsmart the AI with ambushes. Hey, congratulations. No, you don't deserve a fucking horse. So a lot of times, if you guys have noticed, like in Warhammer 3, say I ambush an army like right here, for example, and the AI falls for it and they won't fall for it again. In my Nikari campaign, I recruited another lord, and basically if you move the location of the ambush, they'll keep falling for the ambush. It was how I was able to knock out Eltharion by turn 10 on my
I bid you welcome.
in my
now that you are here, I will
Nikari campaign.
very well.
It's very easy to derp them out. Just don't leave your ambush in the same place. Move your other lord, that's ambushing. Get the lord to like channel stance or recruit something, and like in this campaign, it happened 5 out of 5 times for me, where I just ambushed, like, literally just went down the coast here in ambush stance in different locations, and was able to pull up. Like, they fell for the ambush every single time. And the only thing I noticed that was different in those scenarios was that I just changed the actual location of where my army was on the map. Yeah, just straight up declare war on them. Fight it manually. Teclis can wipe these guys out by himself. But I'm not saying it's 100% foolproof and that that's, you know, how to go about it, but it does seem to help quite a bit, actually. Gosh, I haven't seen the Citadel of Dusk since Warhammer 2 Vortex campaign. Yeah, why are you wanting to crash? If we need to, we can use our missiles, but I don't think we'll need to. We got plenty of magic. Plenty of magic.
Teclis.
Alright, these towers are just really annoying, and they hit from forever away. Now just put everyone back here. We shouldn't need them. Teclis will be fine. And we need to heal our units here. Alright, see how he does. So he's got 50% physical, 70% missile resistance.
For His Majesty. Setting forth.
Nice. I could have popped down a chain lightning on him too. It's only 5 winds of magic. That's insane. Plus we got life bloom. Oh yeah, he's got this. He has got it. We haven't even put a spell into the enfeebling foe and it's already 4 winds of magic. Unreal.
Fear me.
Balance of power is in their missiles. So let's get rid of them. He can do quite a bit of damage in melee. And then when they're about to... He's so fast he can just get out of all of the issues. All of the issues he will come in to face. The only thing that would make him a little better is if he had a bombardment spell of some kind to deal with things like this.
Making my way.
Yeah, we're just not taking any damage. Yeah, we definitely want some more mages in his army because we essentially have infinite winds of magic because we have life leeching, and with things costing so freaking cheap, well, our return of investment for winds of magic is extremely high. I want to show that Hylos does more damage. Yeah, multi-shot is better if you're destroying towers. Crows works on walls. Yep, you can place it on the wall. See? Yeah, Flock of Doom works on walls, works on the ground, works anywhere. No on the wall, but against it. Oh, like damaging it? I don't think so. I don't think it does. Ah, shit.
They shall know fear. Advance!
Nice.
Ancestors,
I mean, we can try it. It doesn't cost much. I don't think it does, though.
fear my words.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Seeking the foe.
Say, if they added that into the game, that'd been a huge buff to it. I mean, if you can cast it for dirt cheap like we are, then that would be a buff. But
I go.
yeah, Teclis is amazing. Spellcaster lords in general are just so much better than melee lords. Like regular melee lords, I mean.
Hear me. I will obliterate them.
You could cast it directly. Yeah, for sure. Say, the armor losses can't be too far off at this point. I mean, we've done 30,000 damage. With just loaded gear, you could get Bretonian Lords to 90% physical reduction with so melee clump. Oh, I gotcha. I just cavalry-based factions like are great in medieval too, but in a game like this, where you have to micro a ton of stuff all of the time, like I enjoy being able to kind of like step back and just enjoy battle from time to time, depending on how difficult it is. And if I'm still microing, 5 or 6 units of cavalry every time, I just get bored with it. It's just not for me. I know that some people really enjoy them, and that's that's fine. But it's not that they're a weak faction. I just don't enjoy. I don't enjoy how the faction operates. Same reason I didn't like Tomb Kings. I just don't like how the Tomb Kings operate, and that's it's just my personal thoughts on it. But like for example, the difference between me not liking something and me not wanting to try it because I think they're garbage was like Warhammer 2 greenskins on harder difficulties were awful in Warhammer 2 in my opinion. The supply lines issue, being so high in Warhammer 2. Melee not being very good in Warhammer 2. Compared to missiles and magic and whatnot. But with things changing in Warhammer 3, they're definitely a faction I want to give a go. So,
Battle awaits.
Let's see what we're getting.
Fear my words.
Come on, guys. Alright. Yeah. Look at this. Alright, so we're at 75 winds of magic. If I won't use the Wand of Jet. Let's see. Or it's 76. Oh, it's because we're also generating. So never mind. I thought we were out of reserves at this point. Never mind. It's like that, because that won't be a true tale of how much we're actually regenerating winds of magic. I thought we were out. There's the army losses.
Onward!
Just get some life bloom going on.
Louis!
Very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, sieges are no longer an issue of any kind for Teclis' army. Because he'll be able to one-man them. They seem to have fixed it where it won't tick until you get the entire point, which is like when it is like 0.1. It still works, so the unlimited winds of magic still works. It's just not as your return of investment is much has been greatly decreased. So like basically, so if you want just your return of investment, meaning like if you spend like 4 winds of magic, right? If you want that 4 winds of magic back, then if you spend anything more than like 5 winds of magic, you won't get a return of investment on it unless you have like 5 or 6 arcane conduits in it. For example, like in Kairos' army, you know, like before they fixed it, you could cast like Blue Fire of Sinch for like 3 winds of magic, right? And you would get like 10 or 11 winds of magic back, depending on how many arcane conduits you had in it, right? So like depending on what, I mean, a lot of it depends on the items, but just in general. So like if it was just Teclis in this army, right? Just assuming it's just Teclis, he has life leeching, no other arcane conduits other than his greater arcane conduit, right? If I were to cast, say he had regrowth for a regular cast of like 12 winds of magic, right? I would not get my winds of magic back with life leeching anymore. The unlimited winds of magic works really well with lords that decrease cast a shit ton. So off the top of my head, Teclis is obviously one. Bellicor is a really good one to do it with. Kairos is still a good one. I haven't played Malagor, but I would imagine Malagor could do it just because of how much he reduces his winds of magic cost. It's still very prevalent in the game. It's just like for generic lords, basically.
Important matters to attend to.
Yep, that's fine. Like Cathay, for example, with the Jade Amulet, right? It's very difficult for Cathay to get infinite winds of magic because they currently don't have any heroes or lords that reduce the cost of winds of magic for them to an insane amount. So, you know, once you hit a certain threshold, like you have to like time everything up basically. So if you have like a Wand of Jet and the Jade Amulet, right, you have to time all of that stuff up just to get that, you know, return of investment back. So it's really just like you can do it with more than one faction, but some factions can just do it like they, you know, like what you used to be able to do and not even think about it. But with other factions now where it's at, it just takes a lot longer to actually do. You have to time, you know, if you have Wand of Jet, you have to time up your Wand of Jets with your other abilities, and it just takes a lot longer. Where like in Teclis' case, because he casts stuff for, you know, dirt cheap, you know, he doesn't really have to wait, you know, to get the Winds of Magic return investment back, because he casts it for so dirt cheap. You know, it doesn't take very long to get his return investment back. Is all.
Your word is my command.
Boom.
Gods have spoken. I take possession.
Nice.
Lore Master.
Yep. Yeah, get rid of that building for now.
You require
Oh, actually,
poets,
yeah, we need growth there.
Master of the White Tower.
Go ahead and merge those two, because we're gonna get this Life Wizard in here.
What do you require? There will be carnage. Our cause is noble.
That is so bad. Oh my god. That's so bad. I know we don't have too many people here yet, but not only did they increase certain like baselines for factions when doing relations, they decreased how much influence you get from doing a hero action. I didn't realize that. So they didn't mess with the secure influence itself, but it's a 1-turn bonus.
I concur.
Instead of, like, you know, for like 5 turns or whatever of building up that influence. Oh, you're not even worth the cost then. Yeah, screw that. Not worth it. Oh my god. That's so bad.
Everqueen of I am the bright flower of the goddess.
Nice.
The time is now.
No glory. Teradan, Shine.
Yeah.
It's
I have no intention of attacking you.
Sigmar, Lord of the Glade.
Nothing with you yet.
Ready.
Probably kill you.
Yes.
Ulf-One's defender. I am the heir of a
63, very friendly. Going towards 77, non-aggression pact. Nope. Don't want it.
Knowledge is power.
Oh, do you mean like these icons, like the climates, or what do you mean by landscape? Wow, look at Count Noctilus. Very mountainy, very hilly, very foresty. What in the actual fuck? Creative Assembly. Wow. That's bad. Holy shit. But it is gonna be a shorter stream today. I gotta get ready for work. We have to go into work earlier on Tuesdays. I think Legend is the only one streaming at the moment. But I will go any bodies of water. Yeah, there are tons of lakes everywhere throughout Alaska, as well as, you know, we border an ocean, so
Chaos.
Mute you. But alright, yeah, Legend is playing Kislev again today. Here is the link to that stream if you guys want to go check him out. He can only blame himself for getting the High Elves faction nerfed into the dirt. I mean, it wasn't just the High Elves in general. I mean, every faction that was extremely exploitable has, you know, like it depends on your, I guess, your viewpoint on it. Like if you loved exploiting, then that was like, if you loved exploiting and that was a part of how you played, then getting rid of exploits is a nerf to the game for you. But, you know, exploits are, you know, technically, you know, bottom line is they are things that are not supposed to, like, to happen, like, at all. You know what I mean? Like, the entrepreneur, like, I don't know. Like, I don't think entrepreneur is really a exploit. Like, same thing with the knowledgeable. Like, I don't see that as an exploit. An exploit is like the you know, backspace cheat that you could do, that kind of thing. You know, if a trait is in the game, like that's just inherently in the game. And I just have a different opinion of what an exploit is. Like, a trait that is just in the game and using that trait to its ultimate effect, I don't think that is an exploit. Just personally. But anyway. But yeah, anyway, you know, if you have a certain play style basically and all of these changes are against that play style, then yeah, it's definitely going to nerf a lot of your enjoyment of, you know, future factions, future campaigns and whatnot. Because it does seem like they are going to continue the path of the anti-cheese, anti-exploiting types of campaigns. But in my opinion, the reality of it is you don't need to exploit Warhammer 3. Like, you can have fun with the game. Like, our income's fine, you know, turn 30, like, it's fine. Like, yeah, we've gotten lucky with a few of the treasures out there, but, like, you don't need to do the exploits to make gobs and gobs of money anymore. But anyway, I gotta get going. I gotta get ready. There is the stream, or the link to Legend stream if you guys want to check it out. And I will more likely than not be back with part